December 21st, 2021. Previously, I stopped trying to make it happen by my own will, and that's why I was so gratefully surprised that God was doing this delightful work within me, without me even having to ask or initiate it by my own will. I now know that when we release our will to God, He will do it in the right time. We know that desire comes from God, for He gives us the desire to even do His will. Therefore I know it is God's will that I have this thing that I so much desire. But it is only when I cease to try to control the coming of it that God will start to do it in the way it has to be done. Ultimately, I do not know how it will be accomplished in me. I am as if walking in the dark without a light, hoping I will feel what it is that I need to have it done in me. But only God knows how it is to be accomplished. Because I am a complex soul being, it might be different what path takes me to get to the same outcome. So I have to give the desire and the know-how to God and trust that He will accomplish the good work in me at the right time and in the right way. We all may have the same ability in the end to live through His bounty. That is what I like to call it, as He is our shepherd and good provider. But the way to get to this road may be more windy or curvy or windy than another's road, because my soul build-up is different from another person's. Therefore, we must really release this accomplishment to God. Release the end result to Him now, and allow Him to guide us in total submission to Him. We must release the desire back to Him from whence it came from in the first place. And so by this we are saying, "Yes, Lord, let it be done according to the desire You have given me." I realized there are infinite possibilities, millions of variations that could bring this desired outcome into effect in my life, and it might be a lifetime to figure it out on my own. Instead of just walking alone in the dark, I surrender to God and say, "Lord, I cannot do this on my own. Please lead me and guide me as You see fit." I understand the feelings of urgency you may have to want to have it now. "Let it be already in me a done work," I cry. But I look at it this way. Being a complex being, not knowing the intricate goings-on in my soul, I have to surrender to His timing. Why? Because He knows me better than I know myself. A thing begotten too quickly without stabilizing can be lost just as quickly. Freshly poured cement must have a period of waiting and rest, being establishing itself in the strength before adding a skyscraper onto it. Otherwise it will collapse or be uneven. And the first strong wind that comes causes it to lose its balance and fall just as quickly as it was erected. And so it is with us cultivating patience. I know we all want a self-help, step-by-step manual to do it ourselves, to get to there ourselves, to have it already working within us, and have that control. But in order to receive this accomplishment, it is only begotten through God. It is a spiritual thing first. Therefore, we need the spiritual. We need God Himself to accomplish it within us. Manuals are for natural, physical, earthly paradigms. What you desire is not begotten by earthly means, is it? So therefore we seek the one that can only know how to bring it about. Release the control to Him. Otherwise you will be walking in a circle for 40 years. Whatever physical, carnal means you try to push your body or life into submission, it will never work. You need a transformation that only He can bring about. It is not by works, not by your own power, but by the Spirit doing the work within you. Submit to the Spirit. Trust in the Spirit of the Lord. I trust that God will bring it about in me one day. One day it shall all be complete. And I trust that all the pieces will come together to form the big combining result that I long for. But I realize that I have to let go of my desire for it, knowing that I cannot figure it out without Him. And it's exhausting and frustrating trying it myself. Oftentimes He allows us to get burnt out just so that we may finally hand it over to Him and realize He can do the good work within us, not ourselves, by His dunamis power working through us, bringing that which is on the inside of us to dominate our body, our reality, on the outside of us. That law of life within, by His dunamis power, is transferred onto the outside of us, where it overcomes the law of death on the outside of us.